Hello, I'm contemporary fiction writer Tina Foss here, and today I'm going to talk about how I formatted my novel, Cassie Waterman. This is going to be some light formatting tips that I did. They worked for me, and they might work for you for your book. First, I will talk about how I do a blank page. At first, sort of a blank page. I just put the title on the very first page. Then basically on the third page, I put the title, and I like to include a picture that has something to do with the story. So this was actually a picture that I took, so I put that on there. And then I put a novel, and then my name. And then on the fifth page, basically, I put a little excerpt from the story, something that I figured that has a little bit of importance, some not just a little catchy dialogue, something has to do with the story, of course, because in the novel. And then I put, in this one, I put a picture that has something to do with the story too. And it's a picture of a coffee cup, so a lot of coffee in this novel. Okay, and then the next page is the copyright page. And then I have my table of contents. And I have the page numbers because this is a paperback, so I think it's kind of important to have the page numbers. You don't have to. In this one, I decided to do page numbers. And in my chapters, I have also, I named my chapters. So there is chapter 1. I put chapter 1, and then I put it on caps, and I also have the title of the chapter. And in this one, I put a little picture in it because I figured it was just a little bit important. It's just on the first chapter I did that, so it just was a little bit of fun. And in this book, I have quotes at the beginning of each chapter that goes along with the story, and then I start the book, of course, on the odd side of the pages, and I take and put my sentence, the first one, in each beginning of a chapter. I put it all the way to the end, no indent. And then I'll take it on this one too. I put the first letter with sort of like a bold or something, maybe a little bit bigger. So I guess that's about it for the chapters. That's what they kind of look like. That's how I formatted my book. And at the top on this one, I have the title of the book, and I put like a heart symbol because that's kind of, goes along with the romance type, light romance in this book and stuff like that. So I decided to put a heart. I put that for all my Cassie Waterman books because I have more of these Cassie Waterman books. It's kind of like a series, but not quite a series, but I guess you could say sort of a series. They go together anyway. And then I put my name. So it goes the title of the book and the name on each, on the even side, I put the name of the book, and then on the odd side, I put my name, and it goes like that all the way throughout the book. And then at the bottom of the page, I put the page numbers. I think that it goes good from being on the even side, it should be on the left. On the odd side, it should be on the right. This way it doesn't get caught in the gutter. So there's that. Yeah, let's see. And then at the end of this book, it goes along with these books. I have some quotes at the end. So each page has a quote, and then I have a reading group guide. I do that with all my books. I have a little discussion thing that you can, if you were part of a reading group, you possibly could have this book as part of your reading group. And then I have my acknowledgments. Okay, and then I have, did you enjoy this book? And I put a little picture that I had. But yeah, I also put also by. I had a few books out at the time. This was my 4th book. I now have more books than that, and that's the end of the book. And on the back cover, here's my other photo, I have the description of the book blurb. Then I have my author information. It's kind of like tells a little bit about me, and then my author photo. So there's the spine, and there's the front to the back. And that's how thick my book is. It's a novel. So if you're interested in this book in general, it's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. And I hope to see you next time. Bye now.